What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Stand Tall. It is September 7th, and we are deep in chapter 11, the 9 situations. We're on verse 52 tonight. We cannot enter into alliance with neighboring princes until we are acquainted with their designs. We are not fit to lead an army on the march unless we are familiar with the face of the country, its mountains and forests, its pitfalls and precipices, its marshes and swamps. We shall be unable to turn natural advantages to account unless we make use of local guides. Got a neat little design graphic there at the bottom I like. Let's go over to the alternate translation here and find that same verse. Therefore, Master Sun says, therefore, those who do not know the plans of competitors cannot prepare alliances. Those who do not know the lay of the land cannot maneuver their forces. Those who do not use local guides cannot take advantage of the ground. The military of an effective rulership must know all of these things. And then it says, when the military of an effective rulership attacks a large country, the people cannot unite. When its power overwhelms opponents, alliances cannot come together. Wang Chi says, if you are able to find out opponents' plans, take advantage of the ground, and maneuver opponents so that they are helpless, then even a large country cannot assemble enough people to stop you. Zhang Yu says, if you rely on the force of wealth and strength to hastily attack a large country, your own people will resent the suffering this causes and will not unite behind you. If you pose an overwhelming military threat to rival nations, their leaders will fear you and not dare to form alliances. So, that is why we have the geopolitical landscape that we have today. Let's go over here and finish out so that we are even. Just for reference, 53, to be ignorant of any one of the following 4 or 5 principles does not befit a warlike prince. 54, when a warlike prince attacks a powerful state, his generalship knows itself in preventing the concentration of the enemy's forces. He overawes his opponent, and their allies are prevented from joining against him. Right. So, kind of the alternate translation is a little bit more clear, I think. So that is a lot of good talking around alliances, maneuvering, using the situation to your advantage, and just kind of summarizing a lot of the different facets of the 9 situations in the ground, in the situation, and how he brings them all together. And we've seen a lot of uses of him combining things and different aspects, just to kind of give different perceptions from what he is doing as a general. So let's go over to the Daily Stoic, Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. September 7th, our hidden power. Consider who you are, above all, a human being, carrying no greater power than your own reasoned choice, which oversees all other things and is free from any other master. Epictetus, Discourses 2.10.1. The psychologist Viktor Frankl spent 3 years imprisoned in vicious concentration camps, including Auschwitz. His family and his wife had been killed, his life's work destroyed, his freedom taken from him. He quite literally had nothing left. Yet, as he discovered after much thought, he still retained one thing: the ability to determine what this suffering meant. Not even the Nazis could take that from him. Further, Frankl realized that he could actually find positives in his situation. Here was an opportunity to continue testing and exploring his psychological theories and perhaps revise them. He could still be of service to others. He even took some solace in the fact that his loved ones were spared the pain and misery that he faced daily in that camp. That, I mean, wow, when you're in that situation and that's something that gives you comfort. Your hidden power is your ability to use reason and make choices, however limited or small. Think about the area of life where you are under duress or weighed down by obligation. What are the choices available to you day after day? You might be surprised at how many there actually are. Are you taking advantage? Are you finding the positives? That ends on a note for me that just says every situation has, it's so silly to say a silver lining. There's good in every situation. It's just a matter of your perspective. And I think that our hidden power is our ability to use reason and make choices, however limited or small. Our hidden power is the reflections and these exercises and the ways that we continue to keep standing tall. And I'd love to hear what you guys think and what some of your reflections are on the 4 or 5 different things for the effective military leader, and how um, balancing that and being aware of the ground that you're in could have helped on the hidden power that is our ability to reason and make choices. And so, how are we viewing all of these choices every day? Are we spinning them positive or negative?